So Neil, you got a jump shot? Is that what you're saying?
I got to.
He does have a jump shot.
I stopped growing in the 8th grade, so I had to. Actually, me and Nelson, we ball usually Thursday night.
To.
Yeah, we try to ball Thursday night and Saturday morning. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you.
We got about 10 guys. 2 of them already have serious injuries.
You know what it is? Everybody gets those injuries, but unless you got the NBA money and the NBA trainers, you just fucked up. See, they keep playing because they got the money and the trainers to get them back right. But, you come home sore, you take some frozen peas, put on your knees for a little while. You know what I'm saying? We don't have it like that.
Nobody's massaging me, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We ask ourselves, why are we doing this? So we see our brothers fall, drop like flies, and it's like, what are we doing?
And I asked my girlfriend, I was like, oh, I'm so sore, could you massage me? And she's like, I told you. So much for that.
Yeah, no kidding. So what's going on with you? Tell us how you got your start in acting and comedy.
Oh, well, it's a tearjerker. Oh, no, I'm kidding. No, actually, I just at a bad place in my life. Like, me and my wife had just separated. I got fired from my job. My younger brother was sent off to prison, and I was just lowest of the low. And one of my friends said, you know what, LeRonn, I used to work with him. He said, you have nothing to lose right now, so you should just try something you always wanted to do. And I just thought about it for a while, and I always like comedy movies. My favorite is Eddie Murphy. Mm-hmm. I always loved comedy, and I always watched it, studied it. I never thought I would do it, but I said, you know what, let me just try comedy, and it's so crazy. I open mic, I signed up for 2 weeks in advance, and crazy me, I told all my friends, family. They thought I was going through a midlife crisis. And I swear I must have had about 30, 40 people come out to see me. And when I went up there, man, I had such a good time, and everybody received me well. I had fun. Even my best friend was like, damn, I really thought you did that before. That wasn't the same person I know. So they were really impressed, and it was like a natural high. So put it like this: if I didn't do well that night, I would not be on here right now.
Right.
I'd still probably be unemployed, collecting bottles or something.
So how long ago was that when you started out?
July will make 6 years. July 9th will make 6 years I've been doing comedy.
Good for you, bro. And
it is definitely opened other doors for me. A friend of mine had told me about some role that they was looking for on the Oprah Winfrey Network, and I'm like, oh really? He's like, yeah, you would fit that that role. I was like, all right, just throw that cast out there. I've never acted before in my life, and they actually called me in and they wanted me, and the lady saw me and she said, yeah, I definitely want you. So if you could do it, I'd like to have you. So that was my first time I was on a show called Unfaithful, and it was a reenactment type of character where the real character is talking about what happened and I'm acting it out. And,
were you a cheater or something?
Huh? Wait, let me tell you though. I play a guy who has a baby mother, a wife, and a mistress.
Nice.
Oh shoot!
Go!
And she said you look perfect for it.
Right? Imagine. It didn't really pertain to acting, but did you guys see my video when I was on People's Court?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I thought People's Court was real.
Yeah,
I had a late show the night before, and
does that mean Santa's not real? What the hell?
So the night before I had a show and it ended late, so I must have left it 1 or 2. The last time I was supposed to do People's Court, I got there late. So again, I'm like, I'm gonna be there early. So I slept 2 hours. I got down there to catch the bus to make People's Court. Man, I was in there
he was nodding off. Who did the commentary for that?
That was me.
Oh,
it was on TV. Okay. I just recorded with my phone.
Oh, you're in the bag.
Yeah,
exactly. I thought you were a defendant or something, or a prosecutor.
I don't know. I'm not. I guess I'm not really a jury, but I'm there. The funny thing was, I was fighting.
And I think on one clip, his face isn't even in the picture.
Yeah, my head went down like this. I didn't want to leave.
Oh, I think they subbed you out for another guy, too.
No, it's the other.
Oh. I thought they get this guy out of here. He's falling asleep.
And that's the thing. I really thought when it viewed, I figured it was going to, censor me out, blur me out or something, but
no.
Right there.
Yeah, you got a prime headshot there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
People watch a comedian, they do well. They think, oh, I could do this. Man, you get on stage, the lights, the microphone, and the people. That's a different story.
Yeah. I think we tried to say that about near everything. And when you look at professionals, sometimes even you watch basketball and, how do you miss that shot? Or,
exactly.
He blew that, he got blown up on D or what.
Exactly. And you know what? It taught me to really look at things like that, like football, like you just said, how he dropped that pass. But they've been running into each other play by play. Like, the dude is actually hurt, but he can't say, my leg was hurt from the last play. You know what I'm saying? These are athletes. You never hear him say that. You never hear him say, I really didn't get no sleep last night because I was so sore from the other day. But that's their job. So they just got to say, my bad. My fault.
So I guess that's why you have some guys who really sober up after an open mic.
Exactly. It ain't nothing worse when you tell a joke that you think this is going to be hilarious, and you get silence.
What do you do in that moment? Like, what's going through your mind?
What's going through my mind?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, LeRonn. What are we going to do now?
You got to recover from this one.
Honestly, in comedy, you got to keep going it's not even phasing you, and just keep going with it. Same momentum, and just keep going like it never happened. On to the next joke, hopefully that'll work. If not, just keep going, and hopefully you can leave the stage gracefully. I know I'm looking like a NBA draft pick.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm putting my Knicks GM hat right now.
Okay.
Now, I know Steve Kerr is who they was looking for, but he's trying to go to State, which I'm glad he went. Mm-hmm. What I don't understand is Golden State, Lakers, Knicks, all wanted Steve Kerr. He has no experience. Not even assistant coach. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even he's not even a Hall of Famer. He wasn't even a starter. Why does everybody look for Steve Kerr? What does he have? Seriously, what is he doing that these three top teams want him?
Well, that seems like what, ever since, I don't want to just say Jason Kidd, but it seems like they keep looking for former players.
Yeah, but Jason Kidd, he was a point guard, so he just got off the floor. He's a starter. They say he was more of a
player coach.
The coach, yeah, exactly. So I understand that, but Steve Kerr hasn't even been an assistant coach. And then they signed him for 5 years.
Threes every time.
Huh?
He's a 3-point shooter, so
exactly.
They want him.
He's a guy when you trying to find out what to do with the ball, he'd be over there like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the best story. It's her birthday. She loves steaks, so we go to STK, which is pretty much pronounced steak. Anyway,
Yes.
We go there, we wait for our table. She's like, that looks like Patrick Ewing. I'm like,
Yeah?
I'm a Knicks fan. Wait, hold on a second.
Put it on, bro.
Knicks fan. Ain't no Patrick Ewing. So anyway, we finally get our table. We sit down, and I look. That's Patrick Ewing. And it's her birthday. I'm the biggest. Patrick Ewing, my favorite basketball player ever.
Yeah.
So it's her birthday. She's like, oh, why don't you ask for a picture? But I'm a grown man. I'm not asking nobody for no picture or autograph, But I still gotta say something, So I went to the bathroom. When I passed him, I ain't had the courage to say nothing. So I went to the bathroom, I threw some water on my face and, did a few jabs in the mirror. Like, come on. On the way back, I stopped and said, you know what? You're my favorite Knick fan. My favorite Knick. I'm a huge fan. I really appreciate you. And he was like, oh, man, thank you, brother. Thank you. They introduced me to the table, which is so crazy because at that time, that night, the next day, the Lakers were playing the Knicks. So they had the Lakers coaching staff there. Everybody except for the head coach, Ron Jordan. He's been around for a while. Light-skinned dude. And some other guys, I didn't really remember their faces. So he introduced me to them. I said hello. And I was like, I'm just a huge Knicks fan. Thank you. And I went to my table. So I was happy. That made my night. Even though the bill for us was about $300, I didn't care. My girlfriend was like, "Why are you still smiling? You really think it's your birthday, don't you?" But it was so cool because she asked me, could I ask her for a picture? And I said, you know what? A man can ask another man for a picture. It just don't work well. I said, you ask him. So she went to ask him, and he told her, you know what? If I give you a picture, everybody's gonna want a picture. Blah blah blah. And they got into the conversation because he was kind of like raised in Boston area, and which is where she's from.
Right.
So they had a conversation, whatever.
That's right. Yeah.
And said, hello, he's real cool. He's real cool. We sat, we ate, we finished drinking. So when he was about to leave, I wasn't gonna bother him anymore. When he was about to leave, he kind of like tapped me and was like, "Oh, good night, guys, and happy birthday to you, blah blah blah." So he was real cool.
Yeah.
Real nice guy. Comedy is not for criers. Like if you're a crying person, comedy will bring them tears out.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta have a tough skin.
You definitely do. Because you might have somebody in the audience, man, and it's easier for them to take shots at you and be hecklers, and they might stab you with something that you really can't come back from. You're like, oh shit, okay, that's my time. Good night.
Well, we see you hold it down. You did quite a bit of crowd work in the one video you got there too. But
Yeah.
they were all ladies, so I know you're a natural.
Oh, I'm not gonna make the pegs jump. It's too funny. I'm gonna say that for the ladies.
But you do crowd work for sure.
Yeah. You have to be I'm gonna say just kind of like dynamic and everything, like crowd work. You gotta know how to just be fast with like just snapping on people and attacking people. But you gotta do it with tact also. Like you don't want to just snap on an old lady. Oh, you about to die? Like you gotta be like, ma'am, quiet now. Use your inside voice. You gotta go that way. You gotta use a little tact.
Time to time, I'll pull up the Def Comedy Jam. The old Bernie Mac, Chris Tucker, Martin Lawrence,
Cedric the Entertainer.
And you know what it is, and I'll go for that. It's just as much for the crowd reaction.
Oh yeah, crowd reactions are the best.
Nothing better.
That Def Jam, that's that laughter that just be like, it's not like when you type on a computer LOL, it's that laughter that comes from your stomach.
Yeah.
When your stomach hurt, your mouth hurt, that's the kind of laughter Def Comedy Jam brought out,
Yeah. Like
that's how everyone talks.
Yeah. They're out of their chair. It looks like a wave of people is going to come on the stage.
Exactly. Could you imagine like moving a crowd, but everybody sitting down?
Yes.
That's pretty much what's
better
happening.
than that. Yeah. And you know what? Credit to you for doing it. And when you can make people do that, no wonder it's an addiction.
Yeah, no, it's definitely natural high. Like I said, it does a lot for me. It does a lot for people, just to take your mind off of the stress of your day and just have a good time. And sometimes you hit topics that they go with the right then and there, so it really helps. Like, yeah, exactly. I hate my wife. Tell me so how do I get rid of this bitch? No.
And the wife's pissed off because the guy's laughing so hard.
Exactly. She getting all upset and uncomfortable, and it just makes it that much better because you get home, she's gonna be like, "So you really thought that was funny?"
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. If you catfish, all right. So she got 5 pictures up there, look real good. So after you done jerked off the 5 pictures, you need a new picture because it's not working no more. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta send me a new picture. You don't look into that? Like, you only got 5 pictures? And it's the craze of selfies? For some reason, everybody loves selfies. Like, ridiculous. Like, the girl, and it's always the least attractive ones, but anyway.
They find the one angle that works.
Yeah, but everybody does selfies. You see certain people with the same selfie, and they be like this, workflow, gym flow,
yes,
workflow. Like, and it all look the same. I get tired of it.
I saw this tweet of baby mama selfies, and the baby mama's taking pictures, and the kids are in the picture. You see them in the mirror. I saw another one where the kid is taking the picture, and you can see the kid in the mirror.
Everybody has one of these pictures, like when they be in the gym, like this.
Yeah. Yeah, they got the popcorn muscles.
Because you gotta take it fast before before the muscles slide down. You know, hurry up.
Come on, I'm running out of breath.
You know, this guy really has a problem with Magic Johnson. Like, he doesn't like magic, magicians, hocus pocus, cookie, the late, you know, Showtime. Like, he hates everything magic theater. Like, he don't like rappers pulling on the hats. He hates everything magic. Like, this guy really, and he was on TV with Anderson Cooper, and he's supposed to be apologizing, and this guy's like, what his magic done for the black community? Like, A-Rod, I found out like last year, me and A-Rod share the same birthday, July 27, 1975.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I called my father. I was like, yo, you know me and A-Rod, we share the same birthday? He's like, yeah, I gotta go. I said, where you going? He said, I'm going to the hospital to see if I got the right kid. I'm like, this bad shit here, boy.
Boy. Rob Ford, he got caught smoking crack twice, so.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's on a different level. Yeah. He's seeing way beyond what we see. Okay? He sees the future. Y'all laugh at him. He sees the future. It's real good. Yeah, Oprah tried to bring the tears out, but nah, you can't let that happen. I'm from the Bronx. I can't cry on TV, man. I have to be able to go back.
It's amazing that she's on the cover of all of her magazines.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You know what? You can't even be mad at that. That's how popular she is.
How do you come up with so many different poses every freaking
Exactly. Exactly. And usually magazines, they're looking for the hottest person they could put on the cover to sell magazines. She just puts it so. What are you going to do now? All right, I'm tired. I'm not ready for this. Just take this picture. You know what I'm saying? Just look, I'm in the middle of a podcast with nobody. Just take this picture. That's how much power she got. Just do what the fuck you want.